everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week 2 review, so let's just jump on into it. If you are new to my channel, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, normally I would have I think I said this last week, but normally I would have this planner here where I go ahead and track all of my expenses. I happen to change over to like a digital format, and I'm just seeing how it works for me. It's called Good Budget. I did use it to stuff my envelopes for my cashless cash envelope and sinking funds stuffing video, so I'm gonna make sure I link that video down below. Now, I was still working out the kinks and learning how to use it, so I didn't really do anything on there to track my expenses, but I did not have a lot of like cashless cash envelope expenses. So I just have like a little cheat sheet with everything on there. And then week 3, we should be full into seeing how I use my Good Budget and whether I like it or not. So what we're going to first do is we are going to go ahead and track my actual expenses and then go back to the dashboard to fill them in. So I'm going to be a little bit all over the place, but y'all bear with me. Okay, so let me get over here and all right. Okay, and then let me zoom in just some so you guys can actually see what I'm writing. So first things first, this is going to be from the 7th through the 13th. So we're going to start off with me paying $64 back to my Discover card for when I went to Toasted Yolk for breakfast. So I was paying that off, and that put me at 335.41. And then we had my payment from Suddenlink. So if you don't know, or if you're new, I color code my transaction logs. So purple is all of my miscellaneous spending, and pink is for all of my bills. Green is for income, and then this light blue is for savings, sinking funds, or cash envelopes. So that's where I'm getting these colors from. So on 11/7, I also paid my Suddenlink bill, and that Suddenlink bill was $103.60, which left me with $231.81. And then Netflix came on the 8th, and I did get a message saying that they are upping the price again. And I'm just like, well, then, because I also have Hulu. You guys don't see me pay for it because I don't really have to pay for it when it's on my credit card. Long story. But I don't really have to pay for it. But I've had it for like maybe 7, 8 years, and it's been $5.99 the entire time. And I just don't understand why Netflix feels like they need to constantly what is the question? Constantly raise rates. I feel like this is the second time this year alone, that they've raised rates. So these other transactions are going to be miscellaneous. They are going to be out of order in terms of the dates, but just bear with me. It's all transactions nonetheless. So this was at HEB, and this was on my Wells Fargo credit card. And this was because I technically went over in my grocery budget. I only had $62 left. Oh, sorry, you guys. I only had $62 left, and so I charged the rest of it to my credit card. And then I also got some like miscellaneous stuff like paper plates, and I think I got myself a candle. Need to do better. I need to do better, you guys. And then I also went to Target, and that was also on my Wells Fargo card. And that was because I needed to make another purchase for groceries at Target, and that was $14.28. I also went to CVS that day. I don't remember exactly what I got, but it was also like grocery related in a weird way. And that was for $8.98. And then I'm not sure why I went back to HEB again, that I spent the same thing. I think I forgot something. Oh, I think I wrote this twice, you guys. Actually, I wrote this twice. And I don't have my we're going to change this to 11.9. And then this was not HEB. We are going to put Dairy Queen. And I found out that my boss was leaving. It was going to be her last week there. So to end off the day after getting that news, we just decided to get some ice cream. And then I got on the 10th, I needed to get gas. So I got the Sam's Club gas. And that was $32.70 because I only have $2 in my account for that. So, yeah. And then I think because I didn't even realize this, but I got a credit for my Wells Fargo account. It was only just a few cents, but I guess when you buy certain things, they give you a percentage back. So I got 43 cents back for, I don't know why I'm yawning. I really don't. But I got 43 cents back, I guess, for using my card at Starbucks like a month ago or something like that. So I got that back. And then also on the 10th, I went to HEB and I had bought something to eat at Wells Fargo at HEB, and that was $4.55. And then I also had savings roll out of this account, and this does stay in purple because it's unbudgeted, and that's $1. And actually, this is not from Wells Fargo. Just kidding. This is 455, and this puts my account at 209.95, and then this puts my account at 208.95. Y'all, I have way too much purple here, just way too much. And I am supposed to be saving, not spending. 11.11, I have Starbucks here, and that's on Wells Fargo. And that was $8.06. And then now we are on to 11.12. So first we're going to do 11.12. On 11.12, I had Chipotle for lunch that day, and that was also on my Wells Fargo card. And I got lunch for my manager as well too, and she happened to pay me back. I have just not cashed it out yet, so I'm not including that in my account. And also on the 12th, we had a dinner, like a Thanksgiving dinner at work. And so like I made ribs for my meal that I was serving. We all like brought a dish. And so you'll see I had woke up like super early that morning going to like every store that I could because I could not find ribs, you guys. It was like everybody bought all of the ribs that they could get. And then I finally went to one last store and found some, and I was so happy. So I seasoned everything, and then on my lunch break, I ended up just going home and putting the food in the crock pot and then letting it cook until I came home. Everybody loved it, so that made me feel really good. And we had a good time. It was sad that it was our manager's last day, but I wish her all of the best. And these were just my remaining transactions. And then, so I rolled over into paycheck one, $208.95. And then also on the 12th, I got paid with my main income. And that came out to $1,224.35, which brought me to $1,433.30. Ooh, okay. And then on that day, I haven't really talked about it, but I have an Acorns account, but I haven't started saving in there yet. And I never realized, or I didn't even pay attention, that they charge you a fee, and I don't care for that too much. So I got this random $3 fee, and I was like, what the heck? And I started doing my research and realized they charge you. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this account or if I just need to make sure that I'm putting money in here so that I don't get charged that $3 fee, because that is not my goal, not to spend money to save money. That would be crazy of me. So I do need to make sure that I look into that before the month is over. And then also on the 12th, I took out my cashless cash envelopes, but I just call them cash, of course, and that was $275, and that put me at 1155.30. And then we had my sinking funds, which was $552, and that put me at 603.30. And then lastly, I had my savings, and that was $15. And that leaves me with 588.30. And I know that I have some bills coming up, so I really don't have this much money, but this was everything that happened this paycheck, or not this paycheck, but this week. Y'all, if you see this, this is terrible. I have way too much purple on this page, and it took me forever to actually put this down. So let's quickly get into my dashboard and document all of these crazy transactions, and then do my week 2 check-in to see how much money we actually have. So I am going to take out my stickers, and this is from Planner Anna. These are my expense stickers that I use, and I'm just going to zoom back out so that you guys can see. So let's make this nice and quick. So for groceries, I went to HEB and I spent $62, because that was out of course, my cash envelopes, and that was on the 7th. And then I did not get anything for gas, for household, for personal. And there was one thing, oh my gosh, I did not write it down. Shoot. I need to find the transaction for this last one. I will be right back. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I figured out what it was. So this was $12.83, and this was on the 12th for Starbucks. And sorry if you guys hear any noise in the background, but my neighbor thinks it's okay at almost 10 o'clock at night to start power washing their balcony. So bear with me. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and fill out this. I feel like I'm going to fill out this whole entire thing when I'm done. So we're on the 7th. We have HEB, and that was $25.65. Then we had Target at $14.28. And then we had CVS at $8.98. And then we had Dairy Queen at $11.98. And I actually also did get paid back for this, but I went and bought something and I had the cash, so then I paid this out. So I don't consider that a loss. I totally forgot about that. And then I bought gas, which was, I'm going to put Sam's gas. And that was $32.70. Before I forget where all of these go, this HEB, these were actually all on the 7th. So we're going to go ahead and put these down. And they're still all over the place, y'all, because I don't know how to put down stickers. And what was this? Dairy Queen was on the 9th. That was a Monday. And then we had Sam's Club gas, which was on the 10th. And then also on the 10th, we had HEB for $4.55. And that was also on the 10th. I don't mean for this video to be so long, you guys. I'm so sorry. And then we had Acorns, which was $3. And then that should be it. Or am I kidding myself? I am definitely kidding myself. We had HEB again. And HEB again. HEB the first time was $21.49. The second time it was $18.65. I'm also forgetting Chipotle, which was $18.78. Acorns was charged on the 12th. And HEB was also on the 12th. And so was this one. And then we have Chipotle. And that was also on the 12th. Good grief, Janelle. Good grief. And then we had food for $6.27. And then we had CVS, which was $25.78. And those were also on the 12th. I don't even know what to tell y'all. I'm just gonna do this here because the 12th seemed like a very stressful day for me. Bam. Okay, so that was all of my spending, you guys. This was a horrible week, just all off the charts. And then I only had 2 days where I did not have any spending, and that was on, just kidding, I forgot one, you guys. I had Starbucks on the 11th. Oh, jeez. That is no bueno. $8.06. Forgot that one. So, the only time I did not spend any money this week was on the 13th. So I had one no spend day. Once again, terrible. I had one last week and then one this week. So definitely not good. I'm going to have to work on that because that's a lot of money that I'm going to have to pay back before the end of the month. And that is not what I was wanting to do. So now we're on to week 2, and we're just going to calculate everything that I spent for this month in my cash envelopes. So we are going to just dig right into this really quickly so I can let y'all go. Okay, okay. So for groceries, I carried over $62. I put $100 in, and then my partner gave me $150, which came out to $312. I spent $62, which left me with $250 for week 3. And this is going to be the 7th through the 13th. And then gas, I had $2. I added 60, which gave me $62. I haven't bought gas yet, and I'm at $62. And then for household, I rolled over $27. I added 25, and that put me at $52. I haven't spent anything, so that left me with 52. And if you don't know, I am trying to save up as much household money as I can towards going towards our home and just buying like things that we definitely need, like paper towel, toilet paper, toothpaste, just that sort of stuff. For personal, I rolled over $19 and I added 60, and that put me at 79. I haven't spent anything, so I still have 79. And then for miscellaneous, I rolled over 17 and I added 30, which gave me 47. And I actually need to do the math on this because I spent $12.83. And let me see what that comes out to. I'm just using my calculator here. So 47 minus 1283 equals 3417. And this was the only change that I had, which leaves me at $34. So I rolled over only 17 cents. Whoops. I don't know how I did that, but that's what I rolled over in my savings account this week. It was just such an odd week, you guys, just all over the place. But that concludes my weekly check-in. It was one of the longer check-ins that I've ever had, I think. But it is all done. This is what we're going to be rolling over to for week 3. These are all of my terrible transactions that I had, and this is of course what my dashboard looks like with all this terrible red on here. But I made it through the week, and I'm just going to try to do better for the next week. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.